the next 50 minutes plus that we bring in Sports Tonight to you this Tuesday. We will make it very enjoyable for you. We will also make it very informative for you on the show. All right, but I think I want to start off the show tonight by just giving you an idea of what we'll be doing on the program this Tuesday. Of course, in the next couple of minutes, we'll be taking a look at some very interesting developments around athletics. Of course, you know the story already, what's going on with the international body, the IAAF. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about Kenya in the news. We'll also, of course, focus on Nigeria. What's the preparation? What's the plan for Nigeria as we begin to look forward to 2016? Don't forget, 2016 is the year of the Olympics, and that's the year that we hope our athletes will go to Rio and avoid the mistakes of 2012 when we went and came back with nothing. All right, so we'll talk about it on the program tonight. We also have some basketball for you. The inter-club competition is going on as we speak in Angola for the women. Nigerian teams are pulling their weight. We'll talk about it as well on the show tonight. Of course, we will also focus on football because you all know that Senegal is hosting the best African teams at the under-23 level, and 8 teams are right there battling for 4 tickets to the Olympic Games. 3 automatically. The 4th one will have to go through a playoff. And Nigeria will be back in action tomorrow. We'll talk about the games already concluded today, and then of course we'll talk about tomorrow's game, and we will also talk about the girls, under 17 girls, the Flamingos. Can they do what the boys did earlier this year? We'll find out. We'll talk about Copa Lagos is closing in on us, and we will also, of course, talk about the Aqua United. We gave you the bit of news towards the end of the show yesterday. Cash reward, apartments for the players also comes under focus on the program tonight. Of course, I told you on this show yesterday that we will be talking about a review. We'll be doing a review of the just concluded Globe Premier League season. Of course, our interest is on how we can correct the mistakes of this past season as it relates to the welfare of players. What role should our clubs be playing? What role should the league management company be playing? What role should the players themselves be playing? The Nigerian Football Federation, what should we be doing to making sure that next season is a lot better in terms of players' welfare in the Globe Premier League? And of course, 2 of my friends will be coming in later on to talk exhaustively about all of that. But before they come in, I have Tunde Koiki on the show tonight. Tunde Koiki is, of course, a content specialist with Complete Communications. Is on the show once again tonight. Tunde, good to have you on Sports Tonight.
Thank you very much.
And of course, the young man, very knowledgeable, Cosmos Chukwuemeka, is also on the show this Tuesday. Cosmos, we're happy to have you on Sports Tonight this Tuesday.
Yeah, good evening.
A lot to talk about.
Definitely, a lot to talk about.
All right, so let's also tell you that on the program tonight is we want you to talk to us. We want you to interact with us. We want you to give us your own views. We are going to be very active reading your comments on the program tonight, and we want you to interact with us as well, because some of the issues that we'll be talking about tonight are issues of great public interest, and we want you to contribute to all that we'll be doing on the program tonight. Give us your own ideas, give us your own suggestions, your own opinion. Your creative thoughts could just be the solution to all our problems, could just be what we need to unlock what has been bound up around our sports for such a long time, difficult for us to move on. You could just be the one to unlock all of that for us. So we want you to talk to us on the program tonight and take advantage of all that you're seeing right there on your screen by way of feedback for Facebook, for Twitter, and talk to us on the program tonight. If you tweet at any of those handles, we'll be able to respond to you on the program tonight. You could also catch up with all our stories and all things of interest on our website, www.channelstv.com. You could also view us on youtube.com/channelsweb. To watch us on your device, whether it's iPad or iPhone or BlackBerry. All you need to do is to click on m.channelstv.com, and you'll be able to do that. And it gets even better for you if you can download the Channels app for Android, iOS, Windows, from their respective stores. Gets better because you'll be able to watch us real time. Not just Sports Tonight or any of our sports shows. You are also going to be able to track everything that goes on Channels Television. All right. So we want you to get ready to interact with us tonight and go this journey with us. It's a journey of about 50 minutes, and I'm sure you will enjoy every bit of it. But guys, I think we should start off the show tonight with an issue that was dominating everywhere yesterday. We couldn't touch up on it so much yesterday because we were pressed for time. It's Kenya. We were applauding Kenya a few years ago for being the shining light for Africa in athletics. But the stories around the suspension of key officials of their athletics association and the doping scandal around Kenya is not exactly the kind of story that you want from a leading light today.
Well, this is just another massive blow in for athletics. Athletics is already reeling from the revelations that came just a few weeks ago regarding doping in Russia. And this is the last thing that anybody expected to get again, especially regarding one of the leading lights of athletics, and not only in Africa but in the world, and that's Kenya. And some officials and athletes of the Kenya Athletics Federation have been suspended for 180 days provisionally until the investigations are concluded. And as it is now, this is a severe dent in the image of Kenya as being above board in regarding being clean in athletics and doping allegations. And as it stands, 3 leading Kenya athletics officials have been suspended. Like I also mentioned that some leading athletes too have also been suspended, but it doesn't do anyone any good. This is the last thing that athletics needs. And already the new IAAF president has been trying, to repair what's already battered image.
It's also in the eye of the storm in some ways.
Yeah, definitely. And so this is the. I mean, it's just going from one controversy to the other, and it doesn't do the sport any good. And already people are pointing fingers at everyone. It's like a Mexican standoff. Everyone is asking questions that it's not a question of who is clean. It's more of a question of who isn't clean. So there's so much going on right now, and for Kenya to now come under the eye of the under so much scrutiny, it's really painful for a lot of people because Kenya has given, especially Africa, tremendous highlights, not only at World Athletic Championships but at the Olympic Games as well. Memorable Kenyan athletes have, you cannot mention athletics in the world without mentioning Kenya. And for Kenya to come under such scrutiny, it's a severe body blow to global athletics.
Cosmos, what can we make out? Anything left for us to salvage? Next year is the Olympic year, and Kenya, I mean, for Africa, it's a big blow, as Tunde said. For Kenya, it's even a bigger one. Because just a few weeks ago, we were celebrating Kenya and what they were able to do at the World Championship. Yeah,
the World Championship, they actually came tops in Beijing, but of course, they've been having issues, several issues. Now, the 3 leading officials have been accused of subverting the anti-doping control process of Kenya. And of course, their president as well has been accused as well of somehow, maybe on behalf of the Kenyan Athletic Federation or on his own terms, received some sort of bribe from the Qatarian Athletic Federation. You can remember that a while back, they were actually bidding to host, they actually won the bid to host the World Championship of 2019. So he has been accused of that as well. And of course, there's a David Okeyo too there, who is also a council member of the International Association of Athletic Federation, and their team chairman as well, a certain Joshua Kanuya. So these 3 officials